The sun is set here on day one. There's no more golfers practicing on the putting green behind me. The pro shop is closed. In fact, the only people left here, I believe, are at the lodge to my right, under the fireplace. And things are slowed down for now, and we'll pick up tomorrow at 9 a.m. And as you'll see in a minute, many of the world's best players are here. But the tournament is going through a bit of a transition. For years, San Diego benefited from the fact that the two best players in the world were from Southern California and loved the course. And I'm, of course, talking about Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson. But Woods has drastically scaled back his schedule as he continues to recover from a horrific car crash 2 years ago. And for Mickelson, well, San Diego's greatest ever golf star, he is now suspended from the PGA Tour because he signed up to play on a new rival tour run by Saudi Arabian government. So even though they both used to play here every year, it's possible neither plays at Torrey Pines ever again. But fortunately, there's a new crop of young stars who seem to love playing in the Farmers Insurance Open. We caught up with the man who runs the tournament. He says Torrey Pines attracts a certain type of star player.
Well, I don't think there's any mystery with what Torrey Pines is. Torrey Pines is going to be tough. And that's why we get such a great field. That's why we get such great players who sign up for our event, because the best want to be challenged. The best want to compete against the best. It's a U.S. Open caliber course. It's known to be one of the toughest tour stops. It's a test of your game. So guys come here expecting it to be challenged. They expect the rough. They expect the greens to be fast. It really is a place where you want to come and test yourself against some of the best.
And one of those top stars who seems to really love Torrey Pines is, of course, Jon Rahm. He's also red hot, winning just last week. Let's bring in now ABC 10 News Sports Director Ben Higgins. Ben, Jon Rahm was easily the favorite coming into this week.
He was easily the favorite. He was playing the most Tiger Woods-like golf we've seen in a long time. Not only winning a few days ago, he's won his first 2 starts, including just 3 days ago in La Quinta. So expectations were very high, and the gallery was big. Had the biggest crowd as he played the South Course with Justin Thomas and Tony Finau today. Started out pretty well, got an early birdie, and then another one here at the 5th hole. Now, as I was walking in today, I ran into a kid who absolutely wanted to meet Jon Rahm. There he is with the sign that he brought, that he skipped school, and to see Jon Rahm win, his caddy gave him the ball there. Unfortunately, he didn't see some great golf the rest of the way from Rahm. After he got to 2 under, he came to the 7th hole here, and his iron shot went right over the green and into the hazard. That led to a double bogey, dropped him back to even par for the day, and never got back into those red numbers. Just kind of struggled all the way around. Ended up with a 1 over par 73 on the South Course that is going to leave him with a lot of work to do the rest of the week, even tomorrow, just to make the cut. So one of the biggest names might not even be around for Friday and Saturday if he doesn't play a little bit better tomorrow.
That kid was supposed to bring him good luck. What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Well, that kid can't tell his teacher that he was sick or something because he was on TV. Sorry,
yes,
buddy.
Exactly.
Well, Ben here is actually going to be the MC of the trophy presentation, and coming up in a few minutes, we were actually going to take a look at the trophy that these pro golfers are playing for and how it actually captures a bit of San Diego culture. For now, we'll send it back to you, Kim.
And that is exciting. Ben's going to be right there emceeing. What an honor for him. So happy for you, Ben.